Hi there, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at August 22nd through August 28th. And we are moving into yet more planetary play in Virgo, your seventh house of one-to-one relationships, how you get along directly, one-on-one with the people in your life. Is it a solid connection you have with your brother, with your sister, or is it less of a connection than, say, another person has with them, another sibling? It's amazing how relationships are very different for everyone. You might have a very different relationship, for example, with your next door neighbor than the neighbor on the other side has with them. You may have a very different feeling about your boss than other people do. You may get along really well with your brother's girlfriend or wife, yet the rest of the family are not so happy about it. It's your chemistry with other people. And so right now you've got the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter all lined up in Virgo. So there's a lot happening with other people and the way you react to them in a one-on-one situation and your feelings about people, and maybe even swaying others. Oh, look, he's not so bad, or she's not so bad, or so maybe it's you're saying, oh, they're terrible, they're horrible. You're not seeing it. But there's more important matters at hand, and that is on Wednesday when things get a little dicey, because Mars, the planet of anger and energy, gets into position to make its biannual merger with Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline. So very different planets. Now, both these planets are going to be lined up in your 10th house of career and ambition, and this is on Wednesday. This is a fusion to take seriously because it is synonymous with delays, aggravations, obstacles, and frustrations that can lead to violence in the form of anything from road rage to like a real argument in the office or outside the office or over the phone, email, text, messenger, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm trying to think of all the millennial things that one has now, all the ways you can argue. We've given us more. Instagram, you can argue on Instagram. When a Mars-Saturn conjunction is in play, it feels like you're driving full speed, that's Mars, with your foot on the brake, that's Saturn. So that'll give you road rage, wouldn't it, if someone in front of you was doing that? Yeah. Because this conjunction occurs in Sagittarius, the areas most at war are travel in foreign lands, higher education, sports, and religion. So there could be some crazy antics on the sport field, or you could go to see the football or a tennis match or basketball, and actually have a big argument with the person sitting next to you, which is unlike you and which is off-putting, because you afterwards you're like, why did I bother expending all of that time and energy on a perfect stranger? And it's made me all upset now. And you know how you realize that you might have gone a little overboard. Now on Friday, your ruler Neptune, which is the planet of fantasy and dreams, enters the picture and makes a square to the Mars-Saturn duo. And because Neptune is brilliant when it comes to things like blind spots, low physical energy, and avoiding confrontations, Friday is the perfect day to lay low and chill out. Luckily, there's help from Venus on the horizon on Saturday, when Venus dances into the mix for its once-a-year merger with Jupiter and Virgo. So that's a wonderful time for you, if you're in love, to do something really special for your other half, especially if you have been road raging with each other. Have a wonderful week. Mercury goes out of phase next week. I'm going to be telling you more about that, and I'll speak to you soon, Pisces.